Hello and welcome to this Modern Materials Handling webcast sponsored by Toyota Material Handling. This webcast will outline the value of a manufacturer-provided comprehensive aftermarket service program that combines all of your fleet management needs. We all know investment in material handling equipment does not end after the initial purchase. Maintenance costs, parts acquisition, and all the time spent coordinating various technicians and parts providers and vendors can drive costs up over time. A comprehensive aftermarket service program, however, can minimize the time spent managing equipment and increase the time you spend on your primary business objectives. My name is Josh Bond, Senior Editor of Modern Materials Handling magazine, and I'll be your moderator for today's event. And joining us today is Megan McGriff, Assistant Manager of Parts Marketing, Sales, and Promotions for Toyota Material Handling USA. Megan will help us break down how a comprehensive aftermarket service program can lower the overall cost of ownership of material handling equipment. And if attendees have any questions for Megan at any point, you can submit them in the Q&A box. And if we don't get to your question, Megan will respond individually via email. You can also download a PDF copy of today's slides and some other resources related to this topic from the resource list. And if you're experiencing any technical problems, please visit our webcast help guide by clicking on the help question mark icon on the bottom of the console. And if slides aren't advancing, just press the F5 key on your keyboard and that'll refresh your browser and you should be in good shape. So without further ado, I'll hand things off to Megan.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you having me here today. I'll just go ahead and jump right in. So material management can cause major headaches, as we all know. Every part of your material handling process has to work in sync, right? So from the perfect timing of it to different complementary functions between things like your trucks, your racking systems, and of course your personnel. The forklifts are just one cog in that intricate machine, and if one of those cogs stops, then the whole system stops with it. So as operations managers and forklift operators in facilities where your success is tied to your efficiency, having your forklifts work all the time is definitely a requirement. So a comprehensive aftermarket service program can help make sure that your forklifts aren't bringing your operation to a halt. So let's look a little deeper now. Despite what some fleet managers may assume, forklift investments don't end when the purchase agreement or the lease is actually signed and the equipment's then put into service. Every single brand new forklift stops being new at some point. You know, it's the nature of just using them. They're used to pick up heavy materials, they operate in narrow aisles, they work in a wide variety of temperatures, and simply they just experience the normal wear and tear on the forklift's body and on its engine. So at some point, that forklift is going to require routine maintenance. When the fleet managers don't anticipate the additional service attention that the forklifts need, that's when they have to spend unnecessary time and effort coordinating how to get that forklift back into the operations. So thinking about it from a fleet manager perspective, they have to then call a forklift technician. They buy the parts that they might not have identified until after the initial inspection. They compare prices to make sure that they're getting the best price on the parts and labor, and then they have to carefully balance whether or not those actions that they take for the repair are within their warranty guidelines. So during that whole time, operations managers are focusing on all of those things, and then the forklift's just sitting there doing nothing. And that downtime with the forklift then leads to different inefficiencies and lost productivity. And obviously we all know lost productivity impacts the bottom line. But the good news is you can minimize that kind of downtime with various data insights and commitments from manufacturers and dealers. That can really help you anticipate your forklift downtime, remedy it quickly, and then make sure your facility is operating at peak productivity. With a comprehensive aftermarket support program, you don't need to take the time to make sure you're getting the right technician, seeking out the right part and comparing prices, and then hoping that the repair is within your warranty. As Josh mentioned, in 2018, Toyota has introduced the Toyota 360 Support Promise. It's a comprehensive aftermarket program that's a partnership between the Toyota forklift dealers and your company for the entire life of your forklift ownership. With Toyota 360 Support, you don't just get a forklift. You get a partner with direct ties to both Toyota manufacturers and management. And we're going to take a quick look at a video that will show you exactly what you get with Toyota 360 Support.
You've just purchased a Toyota forklift, the best there is. And with it, you're also getting Toyota 360 support. 360 support is Toyota's promise to be your partner throughout the process of buying, optimizing, owning, and eventually replacing material handling equipment. 360 support begins at more than 225 dealer locations in North America, and it extends to Columbus, Indiana, where skilled Toyota associates use the world-renowned Toyota production system to produce the world's highest-rated, best-selling forklifts. Toyota dealers not only have the largest used forklift and largest rental forklift fleets, they provide industry-leading service on all material handling products. Toyota certified technicians at each and every dealer go through the most rigorous training in the industry, making them exclusively qualified to work on Toyota forklifts. There are more than 3,500 of them. And here's great news. We offer the most comprehensive product assurance package for all products. And for added peace of mind, our 360 Support Plus package includes the first year of planned maintenance, carriage to counterweight coverage for up to 3 years or 6,000 hours, and 5-year major component coverage. Need service? Just use the Toyota 360 Service Request app on your smartphone. Contact your dealer and order a certified technician visit to your location. Is it an emergency? 360 Support offers you a 4-hour guaranteed response. Your Toyota dealer is also an expert in helping you optimize your forklift fleet. T-Matics is Toyota's exclusive system for data collection and analysis. With it, you can track your equipment use, assess forklift conditions, schedule maintenance, and identify areas to improve your operational efficiency. And when you choose the 360 Support Plus optional product assurance package, T-Matics hardware and a 1-year subscription can be added at discounted pricing with the purchase of new equipment. When service is required, you often need parts. Toyota Genuine Parts come with an industry-leading 2-year warranty, including labor. And as always, next-day shipping is available on all parts orders. Your relationship with Toyota also means you'll have an effortless financing experience with Toyota Industries Commercial Finance. They will guide you through the best lease, purchase, or rental options specifically tailored to your operation. Think of them as your own finance experts. Toyota 360 Support and 360 Support Plus. Add them to Toyota's long list of accomplishments. Legendary safety, the industry's highest ratings in quality, reliability, and value, the lowest cost of ownership, the best dealer network, and the largest team of Toyota certified technicians. You and Toyota Forklift, it's a partnership designed for your success. To learn more, contact your nearest Toyota Forklift dealer or visit toyotaforklift.com/360support.
As you can see from the video, the Toyota 360 Promise delivers a full comprehensive support across a wide variety of areas. With Toyota 360 Support, it's a package deal. And there are some extensions of the program that you can get with Toyota 360 Support Plus, and I'll talk about those in just a little bit. But Toyota 360 Support comes standard on all of our new Toyota forklifts. So there's no additional investment for you to get the comprehensive package. And then the Toyota dealers will work with customers to tailor their efforts directly to the facility and the operations needs within that specific customer. So let's look a little more into what Toyota 360 Support includes. So Toyota dealers certainly have the capacity to give the customer the attention that they need. We have over 66 dealers in the Toyota dealer network at over 230 locations across North America. That means that our Toyota dealers can make you a priority. They can get to know your operation, and they can then help anticipate what your exact needs will be. They also offer service that takes advantage of the tools and communication processes that help them understand the operational needs. So for example, if you invest in Toyota's telematics data tracking system, we lovingly call it T-Matics, you'll get a 24/7 window into the operations of your fleet, so you can see what it's doing at all times. You can track your forklift location, you can anticipate maintenance needs, get web-based reporting about usage and operator efficiency, and there's some integrated safety checklists that you can build into your daily routine. So all of that will provide you more information to discuss with the Toyota dealer and that helps you then anticipate when you'll need maintenance and what kind of maintenance is necessary for the forklift. You know, we all know the more data that you can leverage that will give you insight into your fleet's usage, then the more opportunities that you'll have to work with the dealer to optimize all of your forklift efficiencies. And for you, that can mean ultimately optimized productivity within your facility. So the data gathered there is an excellent start, but whether you decide to invest in Teamatics or not, that open communication between you and your dealer is the key to success for any comprehensive aftermarket support program. One of the things that Toyota has implemented within the new Toyota 360 support is the ability to download the Toyota 360 service app directly to your smartphone. And the app allows you to transfer a service request to your dealer right from your pocket with the touch of a button. So very simple. Toyota dealers then quickly respond to all of the requests made with the service request app. That means that forklift technicians are dispatched directly to your facility. They've got boots on the ground on their way to get your forklift back up and running quickly. Forklift downtime is kept to a minimum also through Toyota 360 support, and our dealers guarantee a 4-hour emergency response time. You know, and as I talked about a little bit earlier, our Toyota dealers can offer a very tailored approach to your fleet, largely because of our Toyota certified technicians. There are over 3,500 on-call Toyota technicians across North America, and honestly, without that group of trained technicians, we couldn't deliver on this promise. They're the ones who make all of this work, because one of the key pain points for operations managers is when a technician shows up on site and either doesn't have the right equipment or doesn't have the technical expertise to fix your forklift. So we actually train our Toyota certified technicians so they know the Toyota forklifts inside and out. They're prepared to get the job done right the first time, right when they come to your facility. They do both classroom and on-site field training, and that means they're equipped with the right tools, parts, and knowledge to get the job done. They actually have some supervised field hours before they come to your site on their own at all. But with Toyota 360 support, so it's obviously one thing to say they're the best, but we back up that they're the best. We back up their work with a 2-year labor warranty when they install Toyota genuine parts. We really stand by that promise. So having that trained technician definitely isn't the whole battle, as we know. You know, for a comprehensive aftermarket service program to make good on the promise like we have with Toyota 360, you need techs to quickly and efficiently get your forklift back up and running. However, we all know we don't want to see them very often because that means that there's something going on with the forklift. You want the problem fixed right then, so it'll then stay that way. The nice part with Toyota 360 support, you'll also get the promise of Toyota genuine parts. They're the best manufactured parts in the industry because they come out of our world-renowned Toyota production system, which obviously no other provider can offer. And we back them up the exact same way then that we back up the work of our technicians with that 2-year warranty on Toyota genuine parts. That's definitely much more preferable to the uncertainty when a random technician you call installs a knockoff part, right? I mean, these are guaranteed to perform. We also make it a priority to stock all the parts you need. We have an availability rate of over 98%. So all of the various aspects of the aftermarket care that you would need to source from various locations are offered comprehensively through a Toyota dealer with Toyota 360 support. And more than that, you know, all of the work performed on your forklift and the parts used for maintenance and repair are in compliance with your standard manufacturer warranty. So you have that peace of mind. Those are the additional, are all the standard offerings of the Toyota 360 support program. And as I mentioned earlier and you saw on the video, we do offer an additional package at a very competitive cost. It's called Toyota 360 Support Plus. With that program, companies receive discounted rates on Teamatics for their fleet. They also get an extension of our extended care plans on carriage to counterweight to 3 years, 6,000 hours on classes 1, 2, 4, and 5. And for class 3 or the electric pallet jacks and the stackers, that extension is 3 years or 3,000 hours. On all of our products, investing in the Toyota 360 Support Plus program includes 5 years or 6,000 hours coverage on major parts and components. The even better news is the Support Plus package also comes with 1 year of planned maintenance. That's up to 4 visits in 1 year. So what we're doing with that is we're backing up the overall product even further when you partner with us on the additional tier of coverage at a very competitive cost. And when we say that comprehensive aftermarket services is a benefit to the long-term ROI of your forklift, we mean we've got you covered in all areas so you can avoid as much downtime as possible. If you're having all of these services provided by separate vendors, you're more likely to see breakdowns in both the communications and in your fleet. One company is not working with the other, so you're having to manage a lot more of that process. The Toyota 360 Support Promise is one way that Toyota Forklifts maintains the industry's lowest overall cost of ownership. And just to wrap up here, you'd be surprised at how morale goes through the roof when employees are able to get the jobs done without having to sit and wait around too long for either routine maintenance or the forklift's down and they're having to do something else besides getting their job accomplished. We make sure that our customers have guarantees in place to help you feel comfortable and secure. We want you to know that the service is worthwhile and we will deliver on your expectations. I think that wraps it up. Thanks for listening, and I would be happy to take any of your questions.
Well, thanks for breaking it down, Megan. We do have a few questions coming in here. We've got somebody with a small fleet, just 2 forklifts in the fleet, and they seem to think this sounds like a lot of this is designed for big fleets. Is this something that can apply to a small fleet?
Sure. Absolutely. The Toyota 360 support programs for companies both big and small, right? It's got different benefits for each type of company. If you have a big fleet, you'll have a lot of fleet issues to manage, and your Toyota dealer helps in taking care of the maintenance and repairs. The integration with the program helps all of that. On the other hand, if you're a small fleet, like in this case, downtime for a single forklift can have lasting impacts on your ROI, right? Your margin for error is narrower. So if you have one huge repair that comes in, it could be extremely costly to that smaller company. Small fleet operators are also more likely to be wearing multiple hats in their organization. So if they're the one who has to stop, make the phone calls, get pricing, potentially wait on parts delivery, then you're being drawn away from all of your other important business functions that you have to focus on. Large fleet managers have to worry about the long-term aggregate of multiple occurrences of downtime, but the small fleet managers have to worry about the immediate impact of a breakdown. So Toyota 360 Support is a nice solution to handle both situations.
That'll make sense. And so how is Toyota 360 Support different than a conventional planned maintenance program?
That's a great question. Well, planned maintenance programs actually fit into the Toyota 360 Support Plan. It's part of the Toyota dealer's ability to then tailor that service to your particular operation. So they might assess your forklift usage and be able to recommend the best option is to have regularly timed planned maintenance. In most situations, that's the case. If you already know you need a planned maintenance program, you might want to consider and invest in the Toyota 360 Support Plus. As I mentioned in the webinar and it talked about in the video slightly, it comes with a 1 year of planned maintenance included. It's a peace of mind that the customer can have. And the Toyota 360 Support Promise isn't just for planned maintenance customers. It really proves that we're your partner in the aftermarket no matter what your extended care needs may be.
Now, we've got another attendee here who says the best way to get forklifts for them is to lease them. Can I apply this aftermarket service package to a leased forklift?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great question. Again, the standard version of Toyota 360 Support comes on all forklifts, whether it's a purchase agreement or whether they're leased. It comes no matter what with all new forklifts. The Toyota 360 Support Plus can be purchased on a leased forklift as well. when you factor the Toyota 360 Support Plus cost into the cost of the lease, the price still makes the program a market-leading investment, right? So even with those additional costs, it can range as low as $10 a month, depending on your forklift.
That's a bargain. Well, We've got more questions coming, and by all means, encourage our attendees to keep them coming, and we'll get back to you by email. But I want to thank you very much, Megan, for breaking it down, and I want to thank all of our attendees and our sponsor, Toyota Material Handling. And I hope everyone's found this webcast valuable, and I hope you'll join us again next time. Thanks so much.